Good morning, guys. I think this is better. What's up, guys? Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing? Well, today is far better than yesterday. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Peter. Good morning. Stephen. Good morning. Daniel. Good morning. Mohosu. Good morning. Chris. Good morning. So let me make a quick video for the Instagram people and inform them about the. So what's up, guys? It's another day for our live stream. Remember, we didn't do it yesterday. We postponed it to today because of the network issue. We are doing our live stream now. For those that want to join, you can click on the link. Click on the link on this video. Click on the link, and you will move direct to the YouTube to join us. Okay. So I hope to see you guys there, and peace out, everyone. So guys, let's wait for people to join. I'm trying to send out words to the people on Instagram. So well, I think I've passed out the message to everyone. So let's continue. Let me share my screen. So apologies for yesterday, guys. What really happened yesterday was the fact that one cable from the fiber network something had issues. So I don't know. They were fixing it, and I was trying to manage the whole situation, but it wasn't possible for me. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, great, good, good, good. So let me go back to the chat. So you guys remember I said yesterday, I was explaining my analysis on XAUSD, right? So I said I needed to see one candlestick. This candlestick closed bullish, right? Which we've seen this candlestick has closed bullish. Remember that on that 4 hours time frame, sorry, on that daily time frame, what we are looking at here is an ascending triangle, right? So price was consolidating inside of this area for like months. Why? Because it was summer. Do you understand? It was summer. I think summer starts from June or so. June, July, August. Okay, so summer is like 3 months. So from June, July, August, price was still consolidating, 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 consolidating. Till this September. I think summer is going to end middle of September, probably like 15th or so, or maybe 16th of September. When summer ends, that's when the market becomes extremely volatile. So don't just feel like this is the main move. The main move on gold has never started happening. Do you understand? When the main move starts happening, you'll be catching like 300, 400, 500 pips in a day. Do you understand? That's like the main move on gold. Okay. So sorry. So as you can see now, we are seeing an ascending triangle. That gives us, first of all, it gives us a hint. Do you understand my point? It gives us a hint on what to do in this market. Now, me seeing an ascending triangle, I will not start aiming for what sales in this kind of market condition. Why? Because a ascending triangle signifies a bullish pattern, right? And we all know that gold has forever been bullish, right? And aside from that, also price is trading below, price is trading above the moving averages on our 4 hours time frame. Remember, I said this yesterday. right? On our, if you guys observe, see how our 4 hours time frame was pointing. It has been going in a straight line. It has been moving in a straight line. It's neither going up nor coming down, neither going up nor coming down. But look at what we are seeing here right now. Price, has shifted momentum. Okay, on that 4 hours, price has shifted now momentum of 4 hours. So we've broken that 4 hours dynamic resistance, and we've broken the 4 hour structural resistance, which I marked off here, right? Let me use a blue. So we've broken 4 hour structural resistance and 4 hour structure dynamic resistance. Am I making sense? So this was basically the whole push. So point A, right, to point B. So you see that this was the whole push, right? So price price was, this is point A, point B. Price came all the way down to 61.8. Do you understand? Are you guys seeing this? Price came all the way down to 61.8. Just understand how to use your fib. So price coming all the way down to 61.8. I wouldn't have taken buys inside of this area. Why? Because price is still trading below moving averages, and the momentum at that higher time frame is not still bullish, because I need to see momentum on higher time frame correlate with momentum on lower time frame. So basically, I need to see I need to see price start trading above the moving average on this higher time frame, before I can be able to make some kind of decisions on the lower time frame. Am I making sense? So now price got to 61.8, and we saw some kind of counter move around here. We saw some kind of counter move around here, right? Let me make this better. So this counter move that we saw around here, I mean, it signifies something. Or it tells us something. And what does it say? It tells us that for we to see this is kind of like a support that was being formed, and not just seeing that, we saw a very nice bullish engulfing close volume candle. Am I making sense? A bullish engulfing close volume candle. This also identified that what buyers are currently in this market as of this point. So basically, this is where I could have started taking my trade from. Little areas like this, little areas like this, little areas like this. Am I making sense? I don't know if you guys are understanding my point. I'm just trying to show you guys the transitioning on what happened on or how the transitioning happened on XAUSD. Okay, so now the question is, what are we currently doing, right? Those ones that happened in the past, what are we currently doing? So basically, price has gotten to TP1 and also TP2, right? So TP2 here now, this is where we are seeing rejections like this, and things like this. Okay, even though price is behaving like as if it's going to break past it, but I'm not sure. I have so much hope, right? I'm very sure that price is going to at least give me some little drop, even not 100% drop, but from some little drop before we start seeing our bullish continuation. Okay, so basically what I'm looking out for right now is just to see a pullback, because price has broken this resistance level that we are seeing here, right? Price has broken this resistance level, and we've seen a new highs to be formed, right? So kind of like price giving us a new higher high right now and forming a new higher low. So what our aim right now, do you understand? Our aim in this market right now is to basically wait for a new higher low. Am I making sense? Is to wait for a new higher low, then finesse this higher low, right? And start taking advantage of that higher low as it is moving. Am I making sense? Taking advantage of that higher low as it is moving. Okay, so this is basically our aim now on XAUSD. No too much thing, no stressing, no forcing yourself. That's why I'm telling you, that's why I used to say this thing. Yeah, every time that you force your trade on, like you force a trade on yourself, it just shows that you don't have an edge. Because I'm going to be strict, right? As a human being. Now, let's say as a guy, you see a woman, right? It's not every woman you see on the road. I think I was telling my student our last webinar. It's not every student you see on, sorry, it's not every girl you see on the road that you like, right? There are some spec that's why they said, oh, this one will be my spec. There are some specific things that you see look for in a woman before you can approach a woman, or before you can even want to start dating a woman or whatsoever. So if you don't see that thing in that woman, that means there is that place is no go area for you, right? Just like a woman also. If you're a woman, there are some specs you need to see in a man before you proceed, or before you even start giving the man audience or whatsoever, right? That's how it is in the chart. In the trading term, there are some things you need to see in the chart before you even start paying attention to the chart. Am I making sense? Make trading make sense for yourself. I don't know if you guys are getting me. Make it logical. As a trader, you need to see some few things in the market, some things like some of your edge before you start even considering to analyze or whatsoever. Or before you even start considering to place a buy or a sell, you need to first understand, okay, am I seeing what I need to see? If I'm not seeing it, then I don't have a business in the market. I just give you guys a very clear analogy now. For a guy, you need to have a spec in a woman, right? Some maybe she's tall, she's fair, the way she walks, she has bow leg, all those kind of things, right? That's your spec in a woman. Once you see that kind of woman, you like her. Why for a man? For a woman, I want him to be average height. He has beards. I want him to look hairy. All those things. That's your spec as a woman. And if you don't see that spec in your man, you not really appreciate that person, or you not really like that person, or you not really be with that person with your full heart. Am I making sense? That's how it is in trading. If you take a trade that you're not seeing your edge, you're not going to be in that market with your full confidence, because you know deep down inside that your edge is not showing. You are just That's why some people take a trade and they are fidgeting. Because why would you see your edge? Why would you see all these things and still take a trade and you're still scared? Why? Why would you see A plus B? Because you know why would you see 1 plus 1? You already know is equals to 2, right? You know 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Then why would you now do it and write 2, and when you go to give your teacher a result and you're scared that your teacher will fail you? Why? Because you actually know that 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Is when you know that 1 plus 1, right, is equals to 2, but you're not writing 1 plus 1, you're not gonna write 3 there. That's when you are scared, because you know that you already know it deep down inside that 1 plus 1 is equals to 2, but you went to write 3. So I'm giving you guys this are layman, these are layman explanation, right? So you already, if you know something, fine and fair, quite all right, that market is not, you cannot be 100% certain, right? But 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 times, you always, come out a winner if you have confidence and if you have patience enough to wait for your edge. 8 out of 10 times, even 5 out of 10 times, because 5 out of 10 times, you're still a profitable trader. You don't need to have 9 out of 10 times. You are not a robot. Am I making sense? So these are the logical ways for you to trade. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard. Each and every one of you have an edge that you have learned, right? Each of you here have an edge that you really love you really love it. Like, you love the patterns, you love everything. Maybe it's all this liquidity, order block, origin, or whatsoever. You love it, fine, peaceful. Wait for it to happen, then take your trade. Do you understand my point? Wait for it to happen and take your trade. So that is that on XAUSD, right? Remember, like I said, I'm not going to be taking any trade here, because this is kind of like a no man's land. That's what I'm going to call it, a no man's land. I really want to see some kind of little pullback. Do you understand? Some kind of little pullback, even though I'll be on the 5 minutes to understand what is actually going on, right? I'll be on that 5 minutes to understand what's actually going on. Okay, so if I don't really see any major shift on 5 minutes, honestly, I'll start taking my buys. But currently now I'm seeing some kind of little momentum shift. But this is not still, I won't really call this, and it's not too valid until I start seeing price break below areas like this. I need to start seeing price break below resistance and support areas like this. Then I know that, okay, we can start seeing, the retracement is going to be valid, right? So let's just observe and see how it plays out. Am I making sense? Let's observe and see how it plays out. So we could basically see price react towards this area or come all the way down here and react towards this area. Okay, it depends. It depends on where price gets to and react. So we'll just be on the lower time frame. That's why I used to say this in every time. Okay, if you're on the lower time frame, you basically catch moves faster than someone that is just stuck on the higher time frame. Okay, be on that lower time frame, understand the flow of things, understand how things are forming. Do you get? Because on that higher time frame, before you see something, it has already moved. It has already moved like 2, 3, 4, 500 pips before you are able to catch, or before you're able to see that, oh, this is something that was about to happen. But on this lower time frame now, you are seeing things like you are seeing the build up of some certain things, and the fact that you comprehend the market so much, you are able to take advantage of those things that you've seen, and you make profits. Am I making sense? Just like people that trade head and shoulder now. You can't tell me that you'll be on 4 hours time frame and you're seeing head and shoulder pattern. It's not possible. Just like people that trade liquidity. You can't tell me that you'll be on 4 hours time frame and you tell me that you're going to. No, you have to go down to lower time frame to understand some few things. Right? So lower time frame is not like as if it's your enemy. Lower time frame is not your enemy, but it's not like as if you have to be 24 hours on the lower time frame. No, it's very, very noisy. You have to first of all get clarifications from higher time frame. Then those clarifications and informations you got on the higher time frame, then you can now utilize it on the lower time frame. Am I making sense? Go to your higher time frame first, understand with the previous market data that's happened, what could possibly happen. Do you understand? What could possibly be the next move? Your higher time frame is going to show you structure, show you everything. Then you take those information, grasp those information that you got from the higher time frame, then go to the lower time frame and utilize it. Am I making sense? So you cannot go to the lower time frame without being first on the higher time frame. That is, I'm just giving you guys this as a hint. Okay. So let's go to GBPUSD. You guys remember that our watch list for this week is just GU and XAU, right? So on GU, like I said, I'm bearish on GU, right? I am bearish on GU. Wait, let me remove this. Wait, I mean, I think I analyzed GU yesterday. I don't even remember. Where did I analyze the GU from? Okay, let's reanalyze the GU. So, like I said, on GU, I'm bearish, right? So, the question is, why are you bearish? Because some of the dollars on Twitter are bullish. Some of the dollars on internet too are bullish. I'm like, that's theirs, and me, I am me. Am I making sense? So now let me explain. If you look at structure wise, because I fuck with structure so much, I really fuck with structure. So if you look at structure wise, you can see that, remember that we were initially bullish on gold on GU, right? Because remember we were seeing this, we're seeing higher higher lows, like areas like this, we're seeing all this, we're seeing all this perfect, right? But even as a layman, you know where structure has broken, right? So currently, this is where structure broke, right? Boom. Structure broke around that level. Sorry, let me use this. This is more valid. Structure broke around this level. Remember, price came all the way here, respected here. We still took these buys. Actually, I remember we took these buys. But unfortunately, that buys finally turned into some kind of lower highs, right? And that lower highs was what gave market the momentum to actually break below and give us some kind of lower low that we're seeing here. Am I communicating? Some kind of lower low. This is a lower low. So now, this alone that happened has shown you a break, a shift. Am I making sense? This alone that I just showed you now has shown you a shift. So I can't really understand the reason why I would see a shift and I'm still aiming for buys. Okay. So now, aside from that, I marked off this resistance level, and the fact that price respected this resistance level around this zone also is some kind of sign that indicates that what that area is being respected. Am I making sense? That this area, this resistance area, is being respected and it is strong. Not just being respected, it is strong as well. Okay. So now this is just a higher time frame kind of sketchy structural analysis, right? This is just for the higher time frame structural analysis. Seeing a double bottom kind of thing, moving averages are pointing straight, shows you that what they are neutral. They are neither bullish nor bearish as of this point. They are pointing straight. So shows you that momentum too around that area is pointing straight. So now let's go to the 4 hours time frame and see what could be on that 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, sorry, okay, good. On the 4 hours time frame, also, I could see that price is still like moving. Momentum is not still. We're not really still seeing anything momentum wise. Okay, I'm not really still seeing any major thing momentum wise. But basically, I remember that we took this first sale that happened and also this second one, but I mean, I'm still trying to observe what is going on around this level where we are right now in the market. Well, this is kind of like an exhaustion area, previously exhausted area. The question is, how is price forming towards that point, right? Is this area going to be respected or not? How are we supposed to know? We'll have to go on the lower time frame, which is our 5 minutes. So we really don't need to do too much here. So the 5 minutes time frame, this is where we are supposed to be on to understand. The reason why I'm going to this 5 minutes is to basically understand that area, or that point where we are on that 4 hours. Am I seeing minor bearish structure being formed on the 5 minutes? Because if I'm seeing bearish structure continuously being formed on the 5 minutes, then I know that this 4 hours area is going to drop. Then I know that this area is going to drop. Am I communicating? Let me go back. Am I communicating with you guys? Can you guys hear me? Good, good. So let's go back. So I was saying, for me to know that this area will be respected, understand that's this is how you're able to anticipate something. This is how you're able to analyze something, break down something, and know the future market move, right? Because technical analysis is basically using past market data to understand or to predict or understand what's going to happen in the future. So for me to know if the word if this place is going to drop, I need to be on that 5 minutes time frame to understand the workflow of things on that 5 minutes time frame. So if I am seeing continuous bearish structure on the 5 minutes time frame like this, something like this, right? If I'm seeing this on the 5 minutes time frame, then I know that I'm going to see a drop on 4 hours. Am I communicating? M5 H4. Do you guys understand what I just said now? And like what I'm trying to explain. Do you guys understand? Good, good. I like the fact that you guys are understanding. That's exactly. So this is basically the reason why I'm saying let's observe and see how this area. So now the question is, how is this area forming? Right? That's the question. Boom. So around here we saw this, right? So price gave us some kind of price respected this area, this level quite all right. So price respected this level. Let me use a red line and not just let me also validate that area. Perfect. So price respected this level, right? And I need to see, sorry, something. Sorry, guys. Okay, this is not bad. Okay, I'm just trying to understand. Okay, good. So price also gave us a valid break of this resistance. This is a valid resistance, a valid support, sorry. So price gave us a valid break of this support, right? This is just a support, but I mean, I won't really count this because it wasn't breaking any higher low. Do you understand? It wasn't breaking any higher low. This is just a high that was formed. Am I making sense? Are you guys understanding? This is just a high that was formed. So basically, if I want to say a higher low was broken, I'll definitely be looking at somewhere around this level. Okay. So price has not yet broken any higher low. Okay. We haven't seen okay, something here. Correct. Correct. So price has not broken any higher low, right? But price is trading below moving average on that 5 minutes. Okay. So this shows us that what on these 5 minutes, momentum is kind of bearish, right? But it's structure bearish as of now, not too bearish, right? Not too bearish because we are not still seeing sorry guys, so we are not still seeing some valid area of support being broken. Am I making sense? So first of all, we saw this minor highs is being broken, right? But this is the area that we are looking for it to for price to break. Why? Because this is the area, this is the support area that gave birth to this resistance, right? So this now the fact that price has respected this area and finally we saw some kind of break below this little minor resistance and support, we can't really say that it's momentum as sorry, structure is going to shift or structure is bearish for now. Okay, we would only say momentum is bearish, which moment a bearish momentum can also lead to a bearish structure, right? A bearish momentum can also lead to a bearish structure. So basically, let's see how price is going to react around this level. If price is able to break below this this blue line, then if price is able to close and break below this blue line, then our 4 hours is going to be bearish. Okay, then our 4 hours is going to be what? Bearish. I hope I'm communicating. I don't know. I just hope I'm disseminating information. I don't know if if you guys are understanding. Well, that is that. We've analyzed our two pairs for the week. We've analyzed our two pairs for the week. So that's that. Remember, I mean, we have 15 likes. Why? We have 26 persons here and 15 likes. Guys, everybody go and like immediately. Go and like, go and share, go and like, go and share. Share to your enemies, share to your sister, your brother, everybody. Go and like and share. So today we'll be calling out second batch. We'll be calling out second batch of the giveaway. People that won the giveaway, right? Yesterday the first batch was called out. Today we'll be calling out second batch to give them their 200,000 account, 200,000 naira prop account. Tomorrow again we'll call the third batch, and next tomorrow, that's probably like on Thursday, we'll call the fourth batch. Okay, so that is that. And remember, the bootcamp registration is still on, guys. Understand that this bootcamp is not for newbies. Okay, let me repeat myself. It is not for newbies. It's not for people that don't know how to, for people that don't know what is support or resistance. Okay, it is not for newbies. It is for people that already know have a little knowledge about the forex market, but they just want to evolve. Maybe you're having issues with technical analysis, or maybe you're having issues with psychological defect or whatsoever. Maybe you are still scared of holding trades, all these things. You can come to the academy for the bootcamp, right? Like I said, we'll be having the likes of Happiness Hansen, Tony Ike, Trader Nancy, and Mr. Pick FX. Okay, they will be coming live to the academy. You guys will see them, sit down with them, talk to them, get advice from them. Okay. Aside from that, also, I've not told you guys, I've not said this in general public, I'm saying it now. We are going to be running a giveaway. We are going to be running a competition in the academy. You know, my things, I like doing my own things different. Me, I'm very different. I'm very unique. That's one thing I love about myself. So for the students, for the bootcamp students, we are going to be running a competition, and the competition is going to be FIFA competition for those guys that can play game, right? The FIFA competition. So the winner of the FIFA competition is going to go home with 200,000 naira. So they'll run it because in our academy we also have, you know, we've not done the full video of the academy. We just showed you guys the classroom. Okay, we also have cafeteria. We also have the lounge where people can go and play game. You know, clear your head off. I mean, trust me. Like I said, my things are always unique. So for the boot camp, there will be a competition, a live competition. Okay, for those guys and girls, because there are girls that can actually play FIFA. If you can play FIFA, you are part of the bootcamp student, you register, you go for the competition. The winner goes home with 200,000 naira. I mean, cash. So we've not said it to the general public actually. I'm just still telling you guys this now, but we'll announce that ending of today. Okay, and also the bootcamp, a whole lot of gifts comes with the bootcamp. The academy hoodie, the academy caps, our jotters, a whole lot of things, a whole lot of things, a whole lot of stuff comes with our certificate also. So just know that anything that Phoenix is organizing is going to be different. Okay, anything I'm doing is extremely different. It's not child's play. Do you get? So I hope to see you guys in the bootcamp. For those guys that are interested, it's just going for $50. It's just 80,000 naira. You know, it's nothing too crazy. It's nothing too big. It's not something that you don't use to send to your boyfriend or girlfriend. It's very easy. This is you are getting an elite and exquisite value and knowledge at a cheap price. Don't mess up on this. Okay, it's just $50, 80,000 naira, and you come in, have the experience. You know, you get our merch. You meet the likes of Happiness and all, you know, big forex traders. You know, you connect with us. You know, you see the academy, stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. For people, it's for the virtual and for the physical. Okay, it's for the virtual and for the physical. And for those that feel like I'm not in Lagos, I cannot attend physical. I mean, there's also a virtual slot. Okay, it's for virtual and it's for physical. It's not a must that it has to be physical. It's not a must that it has to be physical. We have 12 slots for virtual, that is, you can pay and you'll be online, right? You'll be online with us, you'll be watching and whatsoever, and 12 slots for physical. I mean, I don't like too much stress. That's why I'm doing 12. I don't want to bring 30, 100 persons to know. Just 12 is enough for me. I'm okay with 12. Do you understand? 12 and 80,000 naira. You guys come in and learn, meet big forex traders. Also join with the competition. You can be the possible winner of the 200,000 naira FIFA competition that we'll be organizing in the academy. Our academy is extremely big, very big. We have two offices. One for the bootcamp, one for the mentorship students. We have a cafeteria. Where you can eat. It's very big. It's still inside of the academy. Okay, then the entrance, the receptionist. Then we have our lounge where you can just sit down and relax and play game. Then also there's a little gym area, a little gym facility in the building that you can also use for those people that want to go to the gym after blowing accounts. It's there for you. Everything is there for you. Okay, so it's located at plot 97 and Modu Bello way, right? So if for those people that are passing by via, you can just breeze in. Why are you laughing? Yes, that's why the gym is there. For people that blow their account, that want to go to the gym and cry, boss cry in the gym. I mean, it's there for you. Just come in and see how the academy is organized. And also we have a therapist, right? In our academy, we have a therapist. You get to meet our therapist, Mrs. Barra. For those people that are having little, the reason why I implemented or I integrated a therapy session in our academy is because 90% or 80% of what is wrong with Nigerians is from the brain. Do you understand? For one example, like you are not able to hold trade for long. It's like that kind of thing. It's psychological issue because you are not patient, right? So once you meet a therapist, now you book a session with our therapist, you're able to maybe it's just a one-time payment thing, right? But well, let me not go too much in depth to our what we are doing in the academy now. There's still a lot. Trust me, the academy is something nobody has done in the entire Nigeria. Entire Nigeria. We have the gym, we have the game center, we have the cafeteria, we have the therapist office where you can go book a session with our therapy and our therapist, Mrs. Barra. She's from the UK. We just recently partnered with her. She's going to be live on in the academy. You can go to her office, book a session with her, talk to her. There are sometimes, trust me, there are sometimes. The reason why I also implemented this therapy is because it really helped me in my trading career. There was a particular time where I'll lose money. I'm down. I'm emotionally down. I don't have anybody to talk to. The only person I just want to talk to is a therapist, somebody that I can cry out to. I can tell how I feel without the person judging me. That's the reason why we implemented this therapist. Do you understand? It's not someone that will be telling that, oh my bro, I just lost money. The person will tell you, pele, sorry. You need someone that you just say, I just lost money. The person will tell you what happened. The person will like groom you. That's what a therapist is for. Do you understand? Trust me, what we are doing in Phoenix Creed Academy is way beyond what Nigerians are thinking about. Okay, so once come in, see for yourself, and trust me, you testify. Okay, so the boot camp is going to be on the 8th of September. The boot camp is going to be on the 8th of September. I mean, like I said, it's $50, bro. It's $50. Something you can afford. Just come in and see how it looks like. Physical session with us. Virtual. You can pay for the physical. You can pay for the virtual. Let's learn. Okay. So that's that, and I hope to see you guys there. Peace out, my people. Peace out. Peace out. Bye, guys. Yeah, very soon I'll bring one to Abuja. But let's do Lagos on first. We just opened Lagos. Bye guys.